你好啊 TVB 嘅，首先想問翻咧，其實過往區議會咧係有委任議席嘅，不過咧其實隨住2012年嘅政改咧已經係取消咗。今次政府恢復翻委任議席，特首你哋覺得會唔會係一種倒退嘅成分呢？另外就係今次咧直選嘅議員咧，其實都要由政府委任嘅三會咧係提名，經過佢哋三會嗰度咧攞到9個提名先至可以去參選。點解要經過呢一個提名呢？其實政府一直強調話要揾合適嘅人去入區議會，係唔係要呢個三會篩選過啦，先至俾市民去揀呢？係咪唔相信市民嘅選擇呢？唔該。
委任議員喺我哋整個制度裏邊咧存在咗好耐㗎啦。咁我頭先答第二位記者朋友嘅時候都解釋咗，喺咩時候咩制度咧都按住實際情況嘅，同埋我亦都相信咧每一個制度嘅設置咧都係考慮到整體利益嘅。咁大家都知道2019所發生嘅黑暴啊、港獨啊、攬炒嘅咧，係我哋必須要好認真考慮清楚，唔可以再俾佢出現嘅。咁以前嘅情況有冇呢啲亂象呢？如果未有嘅時候，當然個考慮呢冇咁全面啦。因為喺風險管理方面我哋出現咗一個風險，而且個風險仲發生咗嘅話呢，咁必須要係有一個適當嘅措施去處理佢。否則嚟講呢，再次俾呢一啲亂象破壞香港利益、攬炒、黑暴、港獨嘅嘢再發生呢，成個香港都會係俾佢嚴重破壞嘅。咁所以當有實際情況出現，我哋必須要與時並進。我考慮咗整體嘅利益呢，我係設置咗今次嘅一個完善地區治理嘅方案嘅。呢一個呢，我哋計過啦。第一，因為以前區議會佢已經做嘅功能咧係超越咗基本法第97條要求做嘅，咁所以我哋係希望喺佢履行97條嘅責任嘅期間，點樣令到佢更有效呢？咁我哋覺得呢，增加喺區議會嘅人才，增加嘅經驗，增加知識，豐富咗整體佢可以提供嘅服務，亦都係希望咧增加多啲渠道，可以吸納多啲愛國愛港有心服務社會嘅人去進入區議會，係對香港整體利益有利嘅。所以最終要考慮呢個制度好唔好呢？就要睇下呢個制度是否可以有帶俾我哋希望嘅結果，而我哋希望嘅結果呢，係會幫到市民、幫到地區每一個人，或者幫到佢最多。咁所以呢，我哋係整體平衡咗所有嘅考慮之後呢，去制定呢一次嘅方案嘅。
你好，點新聞記者想問一問，喺新區議會嘅制度之下，以往政見唔同嘅一啲嘅從政者係咪仲有可能通過審查或者係其他程序而去參選？咁第二個問題即係其實副主席係有幾多位，同埋係點樣產生嘅？唔該晒。
現有嘅制度只係排除一種人，唔准佢入區議會嘅啫，就係嗰啲背叛香港利益、破壞國家安全、攬炒、支持黑暴、同香港利益相違背、同市民利益相違背嘅人。所以同政見係冇關嘅，唔好有任何誤導。任何政見嘅人都可以經過我哋現有嘅完善地區治理，我哋提議嘅方案呢，去進入區議會嘅。當然，我哋要確保佢係真誠擁護基本法及效忠特區啦。佢唔可以譬如口講，但係實際唔係啦。所以我哋有一個咁嘅制度。所以我哋只係排除一種人嘅啫，就係背叛香港利益、違反國家安全、不效忠特區、不擁護基本法嘅人。任何反對意見、對特區政府嘅施政有不同嘅諗法，都可以進入。佢符合翻我哋所制定嘅 資格要求就得啦。呢個資格要求係好簡單嘅啫，係所有人呢都覺得係非常合理嘅，即係我哋係一定擁護基本法同埋效忠特區，因為呢個呢就係香港喺一國兩制之下有效運作嘅必然嘅一個規範嚟嘅。至於副主席嗰邊，我請麥局長去解答。
Thank you. Questions from AFP. Mr. Lee, throughout this whole process to this moment, if my observation is right, you have been avoiding, or maybe you're not avoiding, but you have not been using or mentioning the word democracy, democratic, or democratization. Does the government also find it very hard to convince the people that this is a democratic or a democratizing arrangement for the district council? And in fact, the directly elected seats, the percentage now 20% is even lower when the district council were first came into being in 1982. Is the current government less confident than the British colonial government in terms of giving residents their very basic right to choose their community representatives? Actually, the democratization of district councils has been a decades-long effort that were also supported by the government because it was the last reform in 2013 to 2016 that bring us the district council today. So when the government said a wrong path was chosen in the past, is it also saying that the past administration of Hong Kong SAR chose a wrong path by democratizing the district council? Thank you.
Well, first of all, I have to correct you in mentioning that the colonial government was introducing real democratic process in Hong Kong. The process that was introduced was in some way to create a situation which is incompatible with the basic law in regard to the setup of the district council. The basic law from day one has already set out very clearly the function of the district council is for consultation and to render services. At different stage of Hong Kong, there are different problems to deal with. I think before 2019, nobody expected there were such serious black violence, dark violence, and serious attempt to make Hong Kong independent, and also to cause disaster to Hong Kong as a whole. At any moment of time, I think the Hong Kong SL government did their very best to run system or to enforce policy that were in the overall good of Hong Kong. But when special situations arise, then of course we have to ensure that the disadvantages and the harm that those situations have caused Hong Kong will not be repeated. We have to prevent them from happening again. And that is why we have chosen the method that we have proposed now to improve district administration and build a better community. What is best for Hong Kong, I think, has to be determined by the result any system that will give. First of all, I do not agree that pure counting election votes mean democracy. I think different locations, different countries, different places have their own systems that must take into consideration of all the characteristics and all the elements of that place. So what is good for Hong Kong has to take into consideration of what happened in the past and what we will be facing in the future. At the end of the day, we are improving district administration so as to let people in that district benefit from government policies including its formulation and implementation. If district councils, however, it was born through whatever method, the end result was disaster, was bad administration for the people in that district, it cannot be a good system. I will regard what we are proposing now is a process that has the advantages of ensuring that all the havoc, the harm will be prevented system-wise, and ensure that those who then become district councillors now will perform to the satisfaction of what the responsibility is they are required to be to carry out under Basic Law Article 97.
記者會已經結束啦，多謝你。
我答埋呢個問題啦嚇。如果你認為咧現有嘅方案咧係最符合香港喺地區治理嘅利益嘅，咁所以咧係應該有一個好嘅制度，一個好制度咧，我哋係應該係俾佢長時間運作嘅嚇。多謝大家。